Lights are on and the chat is buzzing. Craft the clock is coming alive. Ink pads ready, ideas flowing. You can feel that crafty vibe. She brings the stamp, she brings the magic. Every make has heart and flair. If you love getting inky, you are in the right place there. Grab a cup or pull up a chair. Something special is in the air. Hands up if you love to create, 'cause today is the day to celebrate. Please welcome Toni, come on, say hey. From Stamps by Me, lighting up craft o'clock today. We are so excited, can you feel the cheer? Inspiration starts right here. Please welcome Toni, let creativity run free. Crafting together with Stamps by Me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey. Sneak peek time, leaning close, a little tease before tomorrow. What you see today is just the start. More fun, more makes, more wow to follow. 'Cause tomorrow on Hobby Maker TV, she's back and ready to play. Big ideas, brand new demos. Give the stamp to final reveal. Everything she makes feels real. Learn to find and try something new. Toni is here and we are too. Please welcome Toni, come on, say hey. From Stamps by Me, lighting up craft o'clock today. We are so excited, can you feel the cheer? Inspiration starts right here. Please welcome Toni, let creativity run free. Crafting together with Stamps by Me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So if you're watching, sing along. If you are crafting, you belong. Today a taster, tomorrow the show. Toni is here. Let the creativity fly. From Stamps by Me, lighting up craft o'clock today. We are so excited, can you feel the cheer? Inspiration starts right here. Please welcome Toni, let creativity run free. Crafting together with Stamps by Me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Craft Stamps by Me. Craft Stamps by Me. Craft Stamps by Me.
Oh yeah, new jingle.
By me.
Oh yes, love it. New jingle can only mean one thing: new people on Craft O'Clock. Good afternoon, one. Good afternoon, all. I hope you're good, and I hope you are well on this fine Monday, the 9th. The 9th of February. Already, there are loads of you in already today. This is amazing. Get your comments in. You know how all this works. But today, we've gone big. We have gone big. I've been after this for a while, and I managed to get her once back in the day when I used to do all round mine. But we've got pre-sneaky launches. We've got pre-sneaky launches. We've got QR codes so you can get in early. Oh yeah, I've got it all today. This is not launching until tomorrow. So we are in really, really early, more than 24 hours, to be honest. We have got the lovely Toni from Stamps by Me is joining me. She's on TV tomorrow at 5 o'clock and at 8 o'clock as well. Okay, so if you've got any questions, any queries, anything to do with Stamps by Me, now is the time to get them in. There is loads to cram in the next 50 odd minutes. Okay, there is loads and loads to get in. Let's do a quick roll call, then we'll get the lady in herself. Jack is in. Hi Adam, Toni and everyone. Lisa's here as well. Hi Adam, hi Toni. Julie, hi all. This is a treat. Love Stamps by Me. You are in for a treat, trust me. Afternoon Adam, Toni, Lisa and everyone. Jennifer's in. That was Michaela. Moira's in as well. Carol's here. Lisa's here. Was Toni singing along? She was having a little boogie at the start, and then I think the penny slowly dropped that her name was in the song. That's what I'm going with. Yeah, she's nodding. So then she realised, oh, it's a song about me. Angela's in as well. Good afternoon, Adam and Toni. Lovely to see you. Rebecca's in. Kim's here as well from Pink Frog. Hi, everyone. Hi, Adam and Toni. Love. Oh, bless you. Love Adam, Toni, and Stamps by Me. There's loads of you. Keep them all coming. Hi Adam. I always miss you, but today I'm watching. You've chose a day. You've chose a good day. Not gonna lie. Let's get in the lady in herself. It is the big cheese, the big wheel is what we're talking about. But do you know what? And she won't mind me saying this. What you see on the telly is actually what you get. I do miss our little cheeky catch ups that we used to have over a cup of tea on a very high wobbly table back in another building. Here she is. It's the one and only it's Toni Darroch, everyone.
That lovely table, hey?
Hey, do you remember them days?
I do remember them days. It feels like it was forever ago.
It does, doesn't it? How are you, lovely?
I'm wonderful, thank you. Even more happier now that I am airing the TV screens of Hobby Maker. I found my family again, Adam. It's so cool.
Welcome to our world. Yes, indeed. It took us all a while to get there, but we got there eventually.
Hey, we did. So I'm delighted. Thank you so much for inviting me, buddy. I really appreciate it.
No, you're more than welcome. Yeah, as I say, I've been trying to get you for ages on here. And Kat was like, well, I don't know. She's very busy. I was like, we'll do double pincer movement. You email and then I'll scoop it up. But then Tim just came back and went, yeah, we'll do it. So we didn't need the double pincer, which was quite good.
I didn't ask, so you're all right.
FYI, I have emailed Tim the jingle as well. So you've got all that. Your own little song.
Very posh. I feel like crafting royalty now. And I will take a bow like you used to.
I used to and used to get told off for it. So I don't do it anymore. So we're talking all sneak peeks. You are on air tomorrow between, you're on at 5 o'clock. You're also on at 8 o'clock as well on the telly box. What are you bringing us tomorrow?
So tomorrow you're going to be sort of like greeted with lots of discounts again. We did a discount show 2 weeks ago and then we did one pre that and everybody's absolutely loving the discounts at the moment. So tomorrow's shows are more about introducing Stamps by Me maybe to our new customer, or maybe you've loved a product from Stamps by Me and you want to buy it again, then tomorrow's going to be the opportunity. But in this show, Adam, I'm going to focus on the board and just some papers that come free with that board, because I feel like it's really important that not only do we bring new collections and things like that, because we're really cool at that, it's also really cool to bring you items that you will dig out over and over, year after year after year, because craft is like considered when it comes to purchasing now, I believe. And I feel like when you purchase things, they should serve more than one role and not go into that black drawer. So I'm going to do a talk through our board. It's on a fantastic price as well. And then if there's any questions from you or anyone else, that would be awesome. I'm just happy to be here, really. And I know we have to do much, but you know, if anybody has got any questions, that would be cool.
I'll get them in. So before we go into the board itself, let me give you the details. You lot know how all this works by now, my little crafters that are out there. The QR code is on the screen as we speak. It's in the top corner. We'll stay there for the duration of the show. It's also down the bottom, but this one will disappear when we go to demo, because otherwise it will be over Tony's mat. So scan the QR code. All you simply need to do is take your iPhone or your phone, go to the camera, turn your camera on, point it at the screen. You'll get a little orange box at the bottom of your phone. Click on that and you will go to the website that you can currently see behind Toni at the moment. You can go and see the brand new range that is launching tomorrow. You have got literally a 24-hour sneak peek on this one is what you've got. So go and get it. We'll put the QR code on a lot, but it is in the corner of the screen if you wanted to go down that route as well. Right then, Toni, where do you want to start, lovely?
So I already spoke about, well, I've been speaking about this board for like 3 years now, and I don't think there's many people that don't have it, but past history shows me that there are new customers every single day, right? So I'm excited to show you a board that is gonna sort of like alleviate complications. So if you are interested in making envelopes and boxes that do fit a purpose, but without the mathematical genius that's required. Okay,
that's a big word.
Is for you. Now, I did demo it on TV, but because everything was selling so fast, I never got an opportunity to show you further things that the board could make. So if you bought it and you're here, well done. I'll show you other ways to use it. But if you are interested in one score line to make an envelope, one measurement to make an envelope, and a box board that requires no glue to stick together, all the border does all the connectivity as well, then you are in the right place. So, just interrupt me, Adam, at any point, because I will.
No, don't you worry. Don't you worry at all. Michaela said in the chat, can we have the link, please? I've just put it, Michaela. You just reminded me. The link is also in the chat as well. So if you don't do the QR codes, if it's too much for you, to be perfectly honest, and you don't do it, the link is in the chat, and I'll keep posting that link as we go through. If you have got any questions, get them in. Ali says hi, Tone. Ali Reeve.
Oh, hi, Ali.
She says hello. She says she missed seeing you, she says.
Oh, hi, gorgeous. I hope you're well. I'll see you soon, hopefully.
Angela says we love a discount. That's what you're getting. It's all a discount. We love it. We love a good discount that you've got, everyone. So if you have got any questions for Tony, especially about the machine as well, because remember, we use this time... TVs are totally, and we've chatted about this before, TV's a totally different ball game. Here, we can chip in and get your questions there. We don't always get your questions straight away. So now is the time. If you've got anything that you see and think, I don't really understand that term, put it in. I'll put it on the screen and we can get straight onto it. Right then, where do you want to start?
So I'm going to start with the board to show you straight away how quite easy it is. But what I do want to just demonstrate that, I know you're saying that you love a deal. This is a deal, guys. So the board itself is £40, but I've put in that 12 by 12 paper pad to get you going for free, which is normally $18.99. So you've got a lovely saving on that one. And I promise you, once you see how simplistic this board is to use, you will dig it out all the time, because there is nothing better than creating a card of my own size and creating a beautiful coordinated envelope from the papers to go with that you can line as well. So, I mean, we are restricted sometimes with our envelopes, and some of them can be quite cumbersome and ugly. They're white on the interior and coloured on the exterior, but because we've got the opportunity to make our own, how beautiful, you know, that's not a gas bill.
Well, don't you always think as well, Tone, that we neglect the envelope?
Yeah, we do. And I feel like if you're doing a nice envelope, then you need to do a nice gift bag, which means you're going to have to get a gift. So
that is true.
you need to see the gift through, okay?
But are envelopes easy to... This is the problem. It's all right standing here and we go, oh, make an envelope, make an envelope. We can all make envelopes. You've got this there. Are they genuinely easy to make?
Come off the grass. It's so hard. So everybody says, oh, it's so easy. It's like the reason why I did reflection collection stamps, Adam, was because everybody goes, oh, it's so easy. Just stamp it onto some acetate and reflect it down. Mine looked like the dog's dinner every single time. That's why I put reflection collection, because I was just like, I ain't having this. No way. And it's same with envelopes and boxes. If you don't get your measurements right, you waste so much paper. It's unreal how much paper you waste. And often I waste more than I actually use as well. So if you get in the board, what I encourage is, and I say this to all of my lovely viewers, get all your paper out that you're not too precious about. The ones that you've bought that are rotting in the corner, but they're not rotting enough to dispose of, but they're there and you want to use them for something. This is a great opportunity to practice on the board and get a ton of boxes made. Now, if you make flat pack boxes or flat pack envelopes, you can sell them in packs of 10s and things like that. So if you craft for a community or you craft at a group, or maybe you sat around a table with a church community and everybody needs envelopes, just put a ton of envelopes that you've pre-scored. They can find the correct size and then they can make a card to boot with the coordinated envelope. So bang for buck, this board is gonna see you through your craft. You will have it until the very moment you either quit or whatever. I'll not go down that other line, but you know what I mean. It's one of those things that we'll see the update all the time. So let's have a look at why it's so simple, because it is super duper simple, and I'm sure there's lots of ladies in the comments who have this, and if you have, please tell Adam how good it is.
Well, there was a comment here from Angela. I absolutely love this board. If you don't have it, I couldn't highly recommend it enough. It's so easy to use. It's a must-have.
Yeah, and I feel like as well, if you need a little bit of a reminder or a recap on how to use this, our products have QR codes. We've been doing it for 7, 8, 9, 10, however many years. Scan the QR code on it, takes you to step-by-step videos of me sat there showing you how to use them, all in different manners and different ways to sort of like get the best out of them. So let's have a look at the board real quick and let me show you how simple it is. So it only does two things, which is brilliant in itself. You've got envelopes and you've got boxes, okay? So it says directions. Once you've made it once, you probably won't ever look again. You've got a corner punch and a sort of like hook and eye system, so you do not have to use any glue on the boxes.
Ooh.
So this is the biggest box that it makes, a 4x4x4, right? I mean, how cool is this? Super duper easy. Now, for Christmas, pair of socks, you know, what sets of 3 socks, the boxes, the perfume, the big bath bombs from you know where, chocolates, gifts, brilliant. But it goes as small as a Ferrero Rocher box as well. So if you want to put a little chocolate in, or maybe do a little Ferrero Rocher advent calendar, then of course you can do that as well. So it has an extended arm, it comes in its packaging, and it also has the tool to boot as well. If you don't have one, there's that one there. So very simply, let's start with the simplest thing, which is the box. Now it says on the front of the board here, it says, what size box do you want to make? This is the paper size you're going to need. And it says 2 things. Now these are important. Once you've done them once, like I say, you'll be fine. So you've got start line and diagonal line. Oh, looky at start line. Ooh, looky at diagonal line. Ooh. So let's get a piece of paper that's 12 by 12.
Okay.
A piece of paper. Now I'm just using what I've got in my stash. You dig out. You obviously get the free paper anyway, but just dig it out, right? So it says on your start line, score on on XL, that's a small box. So it says 12 by 12, start line, score on XL. And then it says, on your diagonal line, look, score on XL as well. Okay, so put it in your board. Now here's my XL line on the left, and here's my XL line on the right. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it in, and I'm going to score down. So this is sort of like your corner system here, and then I'm going to score all the way across, and I have to score on XL at this side. So I've scored XL here and XL here, and then I'm going to punch. Yeah, twist, pop it in again. We should make a song like you've made there, Adam, because
I could make you one, it won't take me long.
So I'm scoring on the XL line again, and then all the way across, and punch. And XL here. So it says score on XL on the left, score on XL on the right, and twist. So
okay. While you're scoring and punching, Angela's back. She says, I've made a fab advent calendar using the small box size, and it looked amazing. I bet it did, Angela. I've never seen this product before.
Well, Adam.
Can you?
Don't ask me how, because I've done it. But my design team have done it, and they've put tutorials in the group as well. But yeah, you can make little new crackers as well. So just twist every time. So again, score on the XL. Oops, it is. Score on the XL, down and across. And punch. So now you can see, if I turn it over, I didn't score on all the XL lines. Just wait a second, guys.
No, you're fine. Janine says, hi, Adam and Tony. It's good to see you back together.
Oh, no, how cool.
To let you all into a little secret, every now and then, me and Tone go a couple of months, and then we just send a barrage of voice notes to each other. A barrage of voice notes. I think the last one we sent, Tony, was when for some shopping.
Oh.
And it cost a fortune.
Yeah. It's weird though, isn't it? Because we can talk like we just talked yesterday.
Yeah, and then we don't talk for ages then, and then one of us will just voice note each other. So yeah, I like it.
Crazy. So what I'm going to do, guys, is because we punched on the 4, if I turn it over, it's quite easy to see. Can you see there's a little triangle there?
Yeah.
That needs to come out. That little triangle needs to come out. I'm just trying to show you on white because it's easier. And that one needs to come out. So I'm just going to pop it back into my punch, line the square up and punch it out. So I'm punching that one out. Punching that one out. And then all of the punches are out. So you can see now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that one out? No, 8. And then, because I said we don't require any glue, right? We don't require any glue. This is the hook and eye system. So you pop the corner of your box into the hook and eye, and then you get this hook.
That's clever.
Yeah, it's cool. Honestly, once you've done it once, don't forget your diagonal line like I did. Once you've done it once, you'll be like, right, what box size am I doing next? And do you know the boxes that you see in the garden centres that are beautiful and they've got like a stack of 3 and a big ribbon around and they
yeah.
you can make those just so incredibly beautiful. So I'm just going to move this out of the way. So all I'm going to do here is score on all of the score lines. Give it a good. Now this part is probably the most important. Give it a good score, guys, because it'll just make sure that your box goes together easier. So all of the lines.
Remember that QR code's on your screen as well, just while Tony's folding, so we don't miss anything. I'll put it large at the bottom of your screen. You are going to get the punch and you get the set of papers as well. So you are going to get both of these. So the minute you get it home, you haven't got to rummage. You're going to get everything you need and more. Back to you, Tone.
So what these little, the second diagonal line gives you these like little rivets. So if you just push it up, look, and pinch it, score down. So push it up in that score line and then score down.
It sort of does it itself.
It does. And then just pinch, pinch, pinch. And then all you're going to do, quite literally, is bring up the side, hook it there. And bring up this side. Take your time with it, it's not a race. And then hook at this side.
Oh, look at that, people.
And then if you want, I mean, all my decorated ones are at TV for tomorrow, but I popped a bit of ribbon around this one so you can see. So if you use good quality paper, it looks equally as nice on the inside or the outside. So that's using one sheet of 12 by 12. Now, just to make sure you've all got it, I'm going to do it again. Is that all right?
Yeah, of course you can. Question from Carol. I like this question as well because I was thinking exactly the same thing because we couldn't see to the end of the scoreboard. Carol asks, can I ask, is the horizontal line, so with the extended arm out, I'm guessing, enough to be able to score the full 12 by 12 sheet? So can you go right to the end or have you got to move it?
No, you can go right to the end.
There you go, Carol.
I'll do it again.
Okay.
Oh, let's do it again because I forgot the diagonal, and I really do want you to see how super duper easy it is. Now I think what we might do this time is I'm going to score it on the white side so you can see exactly what's going on, because on the pattern it's a little bit problematic to see. So again, we'll just make a big box. So it says 12 by 12 and it says start line XL, diagonal line XL. Simple, right? So I have my start line XL and I have my diagonal line XL. So let's pop it in this way so you can see. So I'm going to line my piece of paper up with this XL line.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to go down. And then, as that lady's just asked there, can you see how it goes all the way across? And you've got some left, about 1.5 inches left. And then we've got the XL on this side, and I'm going to take it to that line and punch. Right, so that's one. Twist. Take it back to my XL line and do the same procedure all the way around. So down and all the way across. Don't
there you go.
Second line XL and then punch. Twist again. It's better this way, you can see on the white now. So line it up at the XL line, okay, all the way down. And then just take your time all the way across. If you try and do it fast, what will happen is you'll probably, this score tool will probably jump out of the rivet. So just take your time. It's not a race, okay? And then XL here. Make sure you punch and then twist to the XL line again. It doesn't matter when you punch. First, last, down, all the way across. And then the XL line here.
There you go, Carol. Tim's all over this now with his cameras. We're all over this now. I'm loving it.
So as you can see, all the score lines are absolutely in position there. I've got my corner pieces to pull it up together. But the other thing you need to remember is these little triangles you must take out. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop the triangle. And to get the triangle out, you just line the square back in that recess and then punch. So I've got one there, I've got one here, and then I've got one here. And then one here. So that's pretty much my box made. So now what we need to do is we need to do the hook and eye system. Now, if you are gluing it, maybe you don't want to use your hook and eye system, but the good thing about this board is, I'd like to say I designed it, but my maths is not that good. But when I picked it, because they have lots of different types of boards to the manufacturer, but when I picked it, I found that the added elements that went with this were brilliant for me. The hook and eye system was a winner, a game changer straight away.
That's a good
the corner punch, everybody needs a corner punch. But what I like about this particular one is it's self-sharpening. So every time you use it, it's sharpening it. So it's going to see It's going to absolutely see you through. I've been using this for 3 years. I think we've sold about 10,000. You currently have 500 sat at TV now. I have another 1,000 in the warehouse. I'm not confident that this board will just sell and sell and sell. Blooming brilliant.
Now, just before you fold that, Tone, a question's just come in. I think I know the answer, but I don't think I do at the same time. It's one of those questions. Helen Smith has said, I'm new to Stamps by Me, but this is my first time I'm seeing this, and I love it. I love making boxes for gifts. Question, at what point do you put the gift in? Which is, I think, is the question I've... Say again?
Sorry, go on.
I know, I was going to say, at what point do we put the gift in? Is it before we do that first locking system at the top?
Yeah, so I would give it all a good score first, because you can't really score it whilst the gift's in there. So give it all a good score first, like so. And if you go in that extra mile and add in all of the lovely tissue paper, they're incredibly lovely when you add tissue paper and bath bombs, because they smell before you even gift them, which is awesome.
That's nice.
Right? So score on all of the lines. These little, don't forget to do your little nip and tucks here. So I'll just give it the little corners. And this, the better that you score these with your fingers, the easier the box will go together. So I'm just pushing it up there. You can see there, up, pinch on the score line, and then massage down. So it's probably at this point. So let me just see if I can find something to put in for a gift for somebody underneath here. So, okay, so I've got 2 texture pastes here. Okay, so they'll go inside like so. And then I will bring in my corners. And then I'll just do the hook and eye here. I put some nice tissue paper in as well. Pad it out nicely. And then do the hook and eye system here. Take your time with it. And once it's in place like so, just massage it. Whoops. But you would probably wrap these anyway, Adam.
Yeah.
You won't be floating like this. I'm just trying to show for reference. But the very fact that you can just pop the gift in now, and this is what I was saying about doing them flat pack in a pack, you can sell them, right? Somebody can make their own gift boxes and things like that by pulling them together and utilize it. I don't pick it up because it'll all just drop to pieces. The gift is in there.
But it also shows how big the 12 by 12 boxes are, because we all know the size of those texture pastes that you're using in there. I have a funny feeling you could get another 1, possibly 2 in there. Would it be 4 high?
Yeah, of course. The box, you do the maths, right? The box is 4 by 4 by 4. So it's a good size. I was saying to Adam, you can get boxes in, socks in, a couple of bath bombs, bath soaps, even a really lovely candle.
It's huge. That's a big old box. It's from the bottom of the screen now as you look to the top of the... That's a big old box. We've got all the tools here, Tone, all the tools that we need. And
the very fact that you can just grab a 12 by 12 piece of paper and not even have to do any maths to get that 4 by 4 by 4 box blows my mind. And that's the simplicity of it. So if you wanted to do like a different size, it says on the left, box size. You get instruction leaflets with this as well, so probably laminate them. But I promise you, once you've done it once or twice, the sheet will end up in a black drawer. And that's the only thing I want to go in the black drawer, not the board itself. So if you look at the box size down the side, here you've got the Ferrero Rocher is 1 3/4 by 1 3/4 box. It's beautiful, but then it does it in different heights and depths. You cannot, unless you are mathematically genius, you cannot sort of like make any further than on here unless you do the maths. It's quite a simple system. But I feel like all of the boxes, when this was pitched into me, all of the box sizes ticked a box. For example, this box, this 4 by 4 fits a mug. So how many mugs do we get at Christmas with like pictures of kids in the Christmas jumpers and things like that?
Yeah.
The next one down then sits on top. It fits a lovely candle and so on and so forth. So you've got all probably you're ever going to need on this box without having to even give it a thought or a think, which is awesome to me. So that's the box element of it.
Another question, good question as well. Does it only make square boxes, or once we get the knack of it, can we make rectangles as well?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
So there you go. Go on.
The depth
Go on,
of
go on.
it varies within like 1 inch and 2 inch and things like that.
There you go. So it's all there. So everything is there that you need. How fiddly is it to make a Ferrero? I don't think that fiddly, to be honest. We're open and honest here. So how fiddly would it be to make a Ferrero Rocher box? I reckon not that bad.
Let's make one. That's what this show is about, right?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm not putting into a 12x12 for that, guys. You're just going to have to let me just grab a small piece of paper.
No, that's fine, because we sort of put you on the spot at this point. Yes, the board does other shapes other than squares. That's Carol's box question answered. How fiddly is it to make a Ferrero Rocher box? We're going to do it now. Great little boxes like that you can be flattened and used later. And that's a really good point, Peggy. New name, I like it. Because this is something, if you lose your crafty mojo, this is something you could just sit and make boxes for the afternoon.
Listen, my son does it. I'm sick of seeing it, to be quite honest. He honestly does it all of the time, Adam. So he loves the box maker and he loves our washi tape with Henrietta and the elephant. Those are his two go-tos. He loves to have a go as well, but he can just grab this box and make a box for his friend, no problem at all. Haribo's at Halloween with my Halloween papers. It's used, let's say that. Even to the point where we got one returned because it were a little bit damaged, and Tom now has his own, which he's very proud of. It's got his name underneath. So, that's where we're at with it. So everybody needs a box board. So let's do the Ferrero Rocher one. So it says here, paper size 6x6. So let me cut this piece of paper to 6x6.
Be good for your scraps.
And this is a cool thing about it. Yeah. How many 6x6 paper pads do we have? 7x7, 8x8, 12x12. I mean, come on. They're not for sniffing, Well,
no, that is. I'm assuming, and it might be wrong of me to assume, that long as it's a square, and you're not too worried about the actual size, maybe you're just using it for a decoration or you're using it for an advent calendar and you just want different size boxes. I'm assuming long as it's a square piece of card, a true square piece of card, so use your fundamental dice for it, you would be able to make a box of any size.
Yeah, you will. I mean, I've never wanted to make a box out of what's already on here. It just ticks every box for me. But like I say, my design team figured out how to make a cracker, and now everybody's making crackers at Christmas. So you will, if you are a little bit of a genius with your numbers and things like that, you will be able to make way more than actually is on here. But I wanted it to be brought to you in its clean and simplest format, so it doesn't overwhelm. The only reason why I don't make boxes and the only reason why I don't make my own envelopes is because when I get a piece of paper shoved under my nose that says score at 2 3/3, twist 90 degrees and score at 4.5 in. I can tell this piece of paper is already going to go in bin. So compact state really works for me. So it says paper size 6x6. It says score on the start line small S, score on diagonal line S. So I mean that's it. Let's do it on the white side so you can see. So, the one that we did for our 12x12, we scored on the XL, didn't we? So you've got XL, large, medium, small, and so on for the other side. So I'm just going to pop it in, take it to the S line there, pop it in, and same format. So down, all the way across, and punch. And then small at this side. See that there? Then turn. Small.
Okay.
Down. All the way across.
Now's the time to get your questions in. If you have got any questions for Toni, it doesn't have to be about this product. Maybe it's other products. Maybe you've seen Toni in the past and you want to know if things are coming back. Maybe we'll push for some sneak peeks and some info and some world exclusives in a minute. But if you want to know anything, get your questions in now. Good question from Julie. Why we watch you do this? Is there a minimum GSM paper needed to hold its shape? Although I suppose it depends on what you put inside. So would you say there is a minimum GSM inch that we need?
220, at the least 220. Otherwise your score tool's going to go through, you'll get a hole, or it won't carry hardly any weight. Unless you put in like a bag of crisps inside, you could possibly go a little bit lower, but I would probably say if you're gifting it, it needs to have some substance to it.
No, where's Toni gone?
Looks like you've made the effort. I've lost me. Adam's frozen, darling.
No. Oh dear.
No.
It's internet signal.
Give him a second.
Hey.
He might come back. Hey,
Oh, there you go. We lost you. We didn't know where you went.
Oh, well, you know, I'm good at disappearing.
We're back. We're all back. Right, where did we get up to?
Yeah, so I'm just saying, if you're putting something substantial in that, you know, looks like you've made the effort, then you're going to want to put it in something that weighs a bit more. So minimum probably 220, but I go up to like 350 because I just like something solid.
No, that makes sense. Makes sense.
So we've just done our little system there, guys, with all of the lines, but don't forget, like I said, for our bigger box, you need to take out these little corner triangle punches, don't we? So I'm just going to pop them back in. Just 1 second, there we go. So I'm just going to pop the triangle, these little triangles need to come out. So I'm just going to pop them in there, punch them out.
I love this. I love this piece. I can't believe I've never seen this before.
Yeah, it's so good. I never get bored. And you know, sometimes when I'm not feeling my crafty mojo, Adam, and I've got a class or I've got an evening class where I need to do some inspiration of some form for my customers, the board always comes out because it's just easy. It doesn't take too much capacity from me. I can bring out some lovely creative papers. We could put some embellishments on top, like at Christmas we did some with pine cones, big ribbons, berries and buds with glitter on. They were just beautiful. And then all I'm going to do here with this one, guys, is exactly as we did before. I'm going to pop it into the corner system here so we can get our hook and eye system. So I'm just going to go all the way around here. So again, all I have here is the board and some paper. I haven't got anything else on my table. I don't need any glue, no ink, no nothing. So let's just move that out of the way. And then all we're going to do is score on all of the lines. So you can see the picture itself. Let me just show you in here, guys. The picture itself is exactly the same look, just in smaller form.
Just a smaller form.
So all you do is do exactly what it says on the board. Score on the S and score on the diagonal on the S and twist. Score, we'll make a song. So let's just score on all of the lines here. So make sure if you're watching this show, can we share the love of craft as always. We like to share craft. And then all I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull up this part here, like we said, and then just pinch it with my finger, that one, and then this one, and then another one. So if you've got any like little tags, name tags, little like washi tape tabs and things like that, get your twines out and create some beautiful boxes. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the side. So I'll hook and eye this one here, like so. So that's the first one, and then the second one we'll just pull up here, like I say.
Oh, look at that!
Little tiny bit. It's such a lovely way to be creative, Adam. I absolutely love it, honestly. And then pull up our sides, and then we'll hook and eye this one. Take your time because it's a little bit smaller, so it needs a little bit more fingers and thumbs. Whoop.
But these would look beautiful. Imagine doing these and then using your fundamental dies to cut an aperture in the front and doing like a what they called like a decoupage scene that goes all the way through. With one of the larger boxes, using your papers like that, and you bringing in your dies and making in little scenes, putting your lights in, putting a little bit of vellum front on. One of the big ones as well would make an amazing cupcake little box.
Yeah,
if you wanted something different for a party and stuff.
Party or something like that's a great shout, you know. And there we go. So you've got your little Ferrero one right through to your super duper.
Look at that. So you've got from the largest to the smallest that you've got in there, but the quality doesn't change, and they're all easy to do, and you all do them in exactly the same way. And remember, not only do you get that machine, I'm going to put the QR code back on the screen for you. Scan that QR code. I'll also drop the link into the chat now. There's a lot of buttons to press that you've got on here. I do miss a producer and a director that you've got on these ones. But everything is in the link, so go and find the link now. The QR code's been on the screen for the entire hour that you've got on there. There's a lot of people in the chat, loads of people in the chat. Welcome everyone, loads of new names as well. I've been a bit poorly all week. And this show is really cheering me up no end. I love seeing Toni crafting, and she's got the best company with Adam.
Oh, bless you. That's super kind, guys. Tim's popped up a video there, guys, just to show you the overheads that I do with the envelopes and things like that. So if you've just purchased that box or you're thinking to yourself, oh, this is a great idea, I'm going to be so creative to make boxes and envelopes, just off the back of me making those boxes, then let me show you how easy it is to make envelopes. You're going to be blown away.
Let's do envelopes.
One measurement.
Let's do it. Let's do an envelope.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So, let me just show you. So this is one I did on one of my Monday night lives where I lined it as well. So if you do the next size down, you can line them. I mean, how incredibly beautiful. So let's show you something here. I pride myself on my envelopes that come with my card blanks. They have the traditional flap. You can't see through them. They're of a good quality. You can stamp onto them. You can paint onto them. Nice, right? But I mean, come on.
It's true.
Come on.
Look at that.
I mean, it's just a game changer, right? So having the facility to do my own envelopes is awesome. And line them beautifully as well is brilliant. So you can see your coordination through. So right from your card to your envelope. So let's show you how this is done. So again, now you can make a lot of envelopes on this one, but don't be overwhelmed that you can make a lot. The concept is still exactly the same. So it says, again, so like on your box, it says start line and diagonal line. Those are the two lines that you're going to do for the box. And it's same for envelope. On the envelope, there's two lines, and it says score line on 3 cups. There's only one score. I cannot stress to you how easy. One measurement, one. Okay.
Just one, Peter. One.
Just in case you didn't get it, one. I keep saying it. So let's do a piece of paper. Let's do a 5.5 by an 8.5 card.
Let's do it.
That's 11 by 11 it says I need, so let's get 11 by 11.
While you get 11 by 11, the QR code's at the bottom of your screen now. If you want to get that, remember this is what is going on TV tomorrow at 5 and 8 o'clock over on the main channel, over on Hobby Maker. It will be there at 5 and 8 o'clock tomorrow, but get in quick. You can get in now if you want to get them. The QR code is on your screen. Sorry, Tone.
Am I on at 5?
That's what the app says.
Oh.
I
thought I were on at 1.
I will double check that while you make your envelope, but I'm sure. I wrote it down in my diary. Just.
Whoever's got the 1 o'clock show, I'm good. I'm stealing it.
You make that and I'll double check.
Yeah, I think, mind you, you're probably more right than I am. Right, so I'm just cutting a piece of paper here, guys, to 11, because it says I need a piece of paper at 11 by 11. Let's keep it super simple, right?
Yeah, 5 o'clock, look, stamps by me.
All right, 5 o'clock it is then, it's a date.
5 and 8.
5 and 8, oh, that means I'm going to set off super early. Let's hope it's right. I will double check that though, I won't have you telling me fibs.
I can't check it with anyone because everyone's in Frankfurt. No one's in the office for me to double check.
Listen, it's happened before. We all know that. I've been 2 hours down motorway and they've gone, where have you gone? You've got another show. I'm like, oh, really? I'm at home.
Yeah, I'm not even there. Not even close.
It's happened before. So anyway, listen, the piece of paper on here, it says there's to cut at 11 by 11, and you'll see there's a few different ones on here that have got a piece of paper at 11 by 11. There's one there at 11 by 11. There's one there at 11 by 11. This one here at the bottom makes a 6 by 8, and it says score at 4.5. Yeah,
Okay.
5. You're right, Adam. I'm just having it shoved under my nose.
Okay, there you go.
Guys, I am professional and I do know what I'm doing. I've been in the industry a long time, if anyone asks. Right, so, yeah. So I'm going to do 5.5 by 8.5 because they're traditionally the card envelopes that you won't be able to buy, I think. So I've got 11 by 11. It says here, your score line, Tony, is 4.5. Well, thank you for that. So these lines here are for my boxes. The ones up above are for my envelopes, okay? It says score at 4.5. Oh, 4.5's there. So I'll do it on the white side again so you can see. So put it in at 4.5. Now, this is the only line you will measure.
There you go. Thank you, Joe.
Right, 4.5. So I'm going to score down. And when the lady that asked about the extending arm that goes across like that,
Yeah.
on the envelope, can you see here it sort of like doesn't quite go to the end? It sort
Yeah.
of like rectifies it when I get to the last score line for some reason. And I'll just show you. So watch. So it says score at 4.5, right? Okay, thanks. And we're going to punch. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to. Didn't score across, sorry guys. And then score across. So I've already punched, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just going to pop this line on back in here, line it up with this line here. So remember, one score, I'm not measuring now. The measuring's done. It was at 4.5, we're done. So now I'm just going to line this line back up here, and I'm going to go across and punch. And I'm just going to take my line and put it back in. Score across. See, all we're doing is putting the line back on the line. Come on, line back on the line. And this is what I was saying. Can you see how it's not, that's the bit we missed?
Yeah. It's put it back in.
Let's put it back in. Make sure you line it up straight, best you can. Like so. Boom. And then, watch this. So we score, and we score. We pull our bottom up. And then already we've got like an envelope coming together. What I like to do, I'll show you in a second, is, just see if I've got a tape pen. Now this does require some tape or some glue, guys.
I was going to say, that was going to be my next question. What's better, glue or tape? Or doesn't it matter?
I would glue, personally. Tape dries out.
Okay.
So I put that up like so. And then what I like to, I mean, that's your envelope complete. But what I like to do to tidy it up a little bit is I like to take this overhang here and tuck it in. So it just finishes it nicely there. Like so. And then, so now I have an envelope, look.
Cute.
You glue it in, of course. And then I'm going to bring my box board in, and to make it look like that extra luxurious envelope, I'm going to pop it into the corner here. And I'm just going to finish my envelope with a nice curve at the top there. And then I have the most beautiful envelope.
Look at this. So start thinking about all those papers that you've now got at home, from your 6x60s to your 8x8s to you make 12x12s. All that cardstock that you think, I don't know. Perfect envelopes again and again and again that match. And I've said it for years and no one ever listened to me, that we neglect all craft channels. We all look at cards because that's what we do. We all make cards. We make beautiful cards, stunning cards. But then we put them in the most drabbest envelopes we've ever done. And you've spent all your time making these stunning, stunning cards.
Yeah.
Now you can make stunning envelopes that go with them really easily.
It's too big for this envelope, but just to show you how beautiful when coordination sees through. Right, I'm going to make one more. I forgot time.
Yeah. We've got about 6 minutes.
Okay, we'll make another quick one now. This is on tomorrow, guys, and you get that paper pad free as well, just to get you going. But already, if you're feeling excited about it, if you were excited just from making that box, then just think about how excited you're going to be when you make all the coordinating envelopes. And the very fact, and I know I've said it, and Adam's going to say it again, you only have to measure once on that score line and twist the line back into the line. It's like, come on, how many boards have you, Adam, you can vouch for me here.
I know I can, there's loads.
Have you seen where it's like you need the list of instructions at the side with all the measurements? Demonstrators have notes on how to pull it all together because it's a little bit nerve-wracking. Yes, after time you get to grips with it and it figures itself out.
How many times have we seen, and we have seen, and we don't say it enough, once again, TV trickery, that we don't even make an envelope on air because they don't know how to make them because it looks too fiddly.
Yes.
It looks too. We won't do that because it'll look too fiddly, and people will think, oh, it's too fiddly, I won't buy. So we don't do it. You don't do it. But this, you can see live that it's not. It's one line, and that's all you need.
That is one line, and like I said, get the scrappy dappy papers out that you're not too bothered about. Practice once on one of them. If you get a scoreline wrong, it's no great shake. And then get your beautiful papers out that you're super proud of and willing to give to somebody, and just make a ton. Have them flat pack, put them in like one of those clear plastic wallets. You need a box or an envelope, boom, fold it, seal it, you're all ready to go. So let's do another one here. So there's just so many different ones on here. So I'll go with, let's do a bit small because we can. Let's have a look here. One that we would probably use. Shall we go super small?
Let's go. How small can we go?
Let's go super small. So it says here, card size. So paper 5x5. Let's do the smallest. That's cool.
Right. Why you cut a 5x5? We can answer this question as well. I don't think we'll have time to do it, but we can maybe do it on the shows tomorrow. Hiya, this is from Mother Goose. How do you line your envelopes? Did you say you just go the size down?
Yeah, so go the size down, sweetheart, and then just cut off the sides. So you've just got the inner
the
part.
lip and the back bit.
Yeah, so you just got the top part and the inner part, cut off the rest, and just stick it inside with some glue and give it a good old score line. And honestly, this envelope feels so expensive. And if you've got your wax seals and things like that, a whole new level. So I've got 5x5 here. I'm just speeding up a little bit because we're running out of time.
We are. I've got to hand the YouTube feed back to the main channel.
Okay. And then it says score on 2. So I'll try and be as quick as I can. So
no, you're fine.
One score line. So we do one score line. Remember, it says 2. So
okay. While you're scoring, Lisa's asked a question. Toni, will you be bringing more ink pads to the TV?
I will be bringing more ink pads and new colours and things like that now that I'm back on TV. Absolutely, yeah.
There you go,
so
Lisa. So
guys, is I've just twisted and put the line back into the tool, one measurement, and then I've got this little corner I need to take out. So I'll just take that out, and here we go.
Oh, this is going to be cute, super cute. Imagine this for your memory folios and things like that.
Yeah, a little gift card, wallet holder or something like that. So I like to tuck that flap in. Some people like to leave it raw. I like to tuck it in personally. I think it just finishes it nicer. And then tuck that little tongue in there like so. And then last little job, pop it in our tool. Give it a lovely corner finish. And there we have a beautiful gift card.
There you go. A quick and easy cards is what you're making with these ones. But it's not the cards. It's the added extras that we forget about. The boxes, the envelopes that can bump up if you're making to sell. Or it just makes you look better than you actually are. Let's call a spade a spade. It makes you look a lot better. It makes you look professional that you've got on this one. If you want to get it before everybody else, the QR codes are at the bottom of the screen now. Get it while you can. You also get a paper pad in there as well. What are we getting paper pad wise, Tone? How many sheets do we get?
It's a 34 sheeter, 12 designs, 250 GSM, and it's the berry fresh, which is very summer-like. So you've got your lemons and your strawberries and your lemonade. So thinking summer parties and things like that. But I didn't want you to have to go out and buy on top of the board a 12x12 to create the 4x4 box. So I popped that in for absolutely nothing. So you can get straight out of the race, crack on with it. If you love it, then hopefully you'll come back and buy some more paper from me.
Remember, there are brand new stuff on the website as well. If you go to that QR code that we've got in the top of the screen, there is loads of stuff over on the brand page of Stamps by Me. It was all added last night for you. Thank you, says Dave, for the in-depth envelope making. It's what we do. It's what we do, Dave. It's what we do. It's the only place you'll find it, to be honest. The only channel you'll find it these days. Toni, time has beaten us.
Thank you so much.
Time is time. Of course you can. You can come back anytime. I'll come to you next time. We'll come to you. And we'll do one of them. Thank you to everyone that's watching as well. Remember, we are back tomorrow with Tilly Victor. We're going paper quilling is where we're going tomorrow. And Thursday night, 9 o'clock, we got a late night live. So it's just me and you Thursday night at 9 o'clock. So who knows what's going to happen from there. I love every single one of you. Thank you, Tone. I'll speak to you soon. Lovely.
Take care.
Bye. Oh, inchy lovely. Inchy lovely, our Toni. Right then, it's time for us to go and say goodbye. I will see you tomorrow, 12 o'clock, Tilly Victor. I'll also see you Thursday as well at 9 o'clock. I'll see you then. Ta-ra for now.